What's up, everyone? Welcome back to your favorite talk show. Different views, and this episode is all about football, specifically the NFL. So that means this episode is called Next Gen Football Recap, the episode where football meets the future. I'm your host, Marco Yalagin.
And I'm today's special guest, Haiti Portorel.
Whether you watch every game or just caught highlights on your phone, we've got you covered.
The 2025 to 2026 NFL season was fast, unpredictable, and full of moments that had everyone talking.
Let's start with the big story. This was the season of the next generation.
Young quarterbacks to control second and third players showed confidence, leadership, and fearless play.
Offenses got faster, play calls got bolder, and coaches trusted their young stars. Wait, speaking of young quarterbacks, can we talk about the hair of the Patriots throne, Drake May? I mean, that dude is really special. We're talking 50-yard lasers off platform, throws across his body like physics is optional, deep balls that land softly like Amazon Prime deliveries. People see the size and think pocket statue wrong. Well, he'll escape pressure, pick up first downs, and the confidence is in delusion. I've been energy, and Drake May's trade package is insane. And competitive edge, leadership aura. I mean, he just took his team to the Super Bowl, and yeah, his O-line failed him, but if he probably...
Wow, man. You can talk. Anyways, defense was a big deal this year. More interceptions, more pressure, more smart, disciplined play.
It wasn't just about power. It was about speed and timing. Every season has surprises. This year had a lot of them.
Teams people doubted started winning games late in the season.
And some favorites didn't live up to the hype. One example of that, the Super Bowl 59 champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, there were plenty of people that had them going to the Super Bowl again. The way they destroyed the Chiefs, 40-22. I mean, they even put it in their backups into the game during the Super Bowl. Do you know how crazy that is? And for them to completely collapse during this season is tragic. I wonder if there was something going on behind the scenes that the public doesn't know about, but instead of dominating again, they hit a weird offense glitch. The run game went from elite to muddled. Barkley wasn't breaking to 1,000 yards again. Ridiculously bad third down offense, made drives feel like dead ends. Opposing defenses figure out how to slow Philly's trademark, short yardage, then tush push. Basically the engine that pushed them to a title stalled before the season. The Eagles lost a couple of key brains from their staff. Then they made schematic shifts even without even talking to some key coaches, which is like updating your phone OS without telling your apps the result. Like on offense that looked unsure a lot of games. Even when they had weapons like Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown on the field, fans blamed poor play calling and miscommunication more than laughing bad luck. Saquon up the middle. A.J. Brown, deep ball, incomplete, punt. Philly's record looked goodish midseason, but underneath it was bubble wrap. Teams like the Dallas Cowboys and others handed them losses where the offense hit a wall. There was a real case of we're not the same team as last year. Fans even joked that early season swagger was just a cosplay moment. Instead of building momentum, the Eagles ended up patching holes and hoping something would stick. Even making the playoffs wasn't enough to save the narrative. Philadelphia got bounced in the wild card round by the San Francisco 49ers, losing 23-19, marking the end of the season that felt like a swing and a mild miss. And guess what? Fans were like, at least now we can reset and fix stuff.
I get you, man. The Niners were so banged up. No way they won like that. The Eagles choked bad, and I blame Kevin Putillo. Like, that game was crazy. Niners were so banged up like an Altima on the Parkway. Like, the San Francisco 49ers really walked into the wild card round and said, yeah, this is our episode. The Philadelphia Eagles came in with main character expectations. They left with end credits, the energy was tense, every possession felt like ranked mode. But San Francisco's defense, actually feral. Pocket collapsing like a bad group project, receivers locked up like private accounts, Eagles offense buffering in 4K at halftime. The Niners basically hit settings to difficulty and then to expose weakness. They attacked mismatches, controlled tempo, and forced Philly to play from behind. And when the Eagles tried to lean on their usual identity, San Francisco had the counters ready. It wasn't luck, it was prep and execution. You know that moment in playoff games where you can feel it turning? Yeah, that. One big defensive stop, one clutch drive. Suddenly the Eagles' sideline looked stressed. Meanwhile, the 49ers were moving like, we've been here before. Playoff composure really hits different. The 49ers front seven basically said, you shall not pass. Pressure hits disruption. Every third down felt impossible for Philly. When you make an elite offense look hesitant, that's legacy behavior. When it ended, it ended. Eagles season closed. Tabs cleared. Dreams of a deep run archived. The 49ers didn't just win, they controlled the narrative. And it's crazy that the Niners did all of that with a banged up squad. They even had practice players on the field. Do you know how crazy it is that practice players defeated the defending champs? Well, I mean, that's the NFL for you, bro. Any given Sunday and Thursday and Monday.
Let's talk culture. Touchdown celebrations, sideline reactions, mic'd up moments. I mean, those are all really amazing, and it brings personality to the game.
Yeah, I mean, football is more than a game now. It's part of social media, music, and fashion.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, you take over the show.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
That is so fat.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Welcome back. This is Ask the Huddle, or Little Q&A section.
Real questions from real fans. Let's get into it.
First question, who was the most exciting player this season?
For me, Tetairoa McMillan, the Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Carolina Panthers. There's a reason he won that award. I mean, a young wide receiver who turned small plays into huge moments.
I'm going Jackson Dart, my guy. Confident, fearless, handsome, not afraid to take a shot. I mean, he's really goated. Dart doesn't just play quarterback. He moves like the storyline is built around him. From cooking at Ole Miss Rebels to stepping into the league with the New York Giants, he's got that I've been ready for this aura. He's even a dual threat. Pocket collapsing, cool. Coverage lock, bet. He can throw dots 40 yards plus, downfield, take off, and cook linebackers, extend plays like Wi-Fi, reaching one extra bar. Like, I mean, that. Can you slow it a little bit? Really amazing. What is there that he can't do?
Wow, that's crazy glaze. I like Jackson Dart, but that was a little obsessive.
Next question, is defense making a comeback?
Short answer,
Yes.
Teams are smarter, defenses are faster, mistakes get punished.
This one's for new fans. What should I know about football?
You don't have to know everything.
Pick a team, pick a player, learn as you go.
Well, for the newbies, I think you should pick your favorite team. I think it leaves you a chance to really relate to them.
My favorite player is, for me, Aaron Donald. Last question. What was the biggest lesson this season?
Never count a team out.
We all seen that the Eagles were favorites to win against the 49ers because the Niners were so injured, yet they were still able to come out victorious, and despite their star player getting injured during the game.
And success takes time. We all seen what happened last time the Seahawks were in the Super Bowl, and now they just won this year.
Another crazy game that I want to mention before we go on break, the 2025-2026 AFC playoff matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills was one of those games that I didn't feel big. It felt cinematic, like the kind of game where you know someone's legacy is about to level up or heartbreak is about to load. And for a while, it looked like Denver was about to unlock something special. At the center of it all was Bo Nixon, the sophomore quarterback who had potential to win it all. First half, the Broncos came to hoop. From the opening drive, you could tell Denver wasn't there to just participate. They were there to apply pressure. Bo Nix looked calm, not fake calm, but I'm trying to look calm real. Playoff composure. He was stepping up in the pocket, hitting intermediate throws, taking what the defense gave him. No hero ball, no panic, and the Broncos offensive line actually solid. They were giving him time, establishing the run, keeping Buffalo's pass rush from turning the pocket into chaos. Meanwhile, Buffalo, led by Josh Allen, was doing what Buffalo does. Big arm throws, off-script plays, controlled aggression. It was punch for punch. It felt like two different quarterback styles. Like Allen, like chaos genius, Nix, precision architect, and somehow the sophomore didn't look overwhelmed. Here's the thing, Bo Nix wasn't playing like a sophomore that night. He was playing like a future franchise quarterback throughout the season. He showed growth, smarter reads, picker decisions, better pocket movement by playoff time. He wasn't just promising, he was dangerous that game. He was carving up a legitimate contender, and it's not crazy to say this.
Do you think he would have won the Super Bowl if he didn't get injured?
How'd you know I was going to say that?
I guess your special guest had a special guest.
Coming up next, we're playing a game. Play along at home if you want. Join us, it'll be fun, I promise.
Every day, more and more college students choose to drink more coffee and not get enough sleep. This results in them sleeping during class, in obscure places in public, and when they're trying to study. Make sure you get enough sleep. Don't always rely on coffee.
Hey, class starts in 5 minutes. You coming?
Yeah, I'll catch up.
You still here?
Oh yeah, I'm coming to class.
Where are you going? Class ended.
Oh.
If you're so glued to your phone, why don't you minor in social media?
Oh. Okay.
Welcome back. It's time for Fourth Down Fun.
Rules are simple. I ask.
You play along? Okay, now our first round is called Real or Fake. You'll have to determine if the fact is real or fake.
Real or fake? A rookie scored 4 touchdowns in one game.
Real.
Okay, next one. Real or fake? The Packers is a publicly owned franchise.
That's fake. Every team has an owner. How can something be publicly owned?
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Wow, you're the host. You're supposed to be Mr. Football. You got that wrong, buddy. Okay, next question. Real or fake? No team playing home games in a dome has ever won a Super Bowl.
How am I supposed to know this?
Well, it doesn't hurt to guess.
I think that's fake.
Wow, Mr. Host, you're on a cold streak. Let's see if you can redeem yourself with this next question. The Pittsburgh Steelers and New England Patriots are tied for the most Super Bowl wins with 6 each.
Oh, that's fake because of Tom Brady. I think he has 6 or 7 rings.
6, 7.
I knew you were going to say that. Was I right?
Nope, you're wrong. But at least you made me happy with a 6-7 joke. They are tied. That was a fact going around during the Super Bowl. I can't believe you didn't see that.
Well, I guess I'm a bot.
We can't end on a cold streak, man. How about this? A quarterback can legally catch his own pass if it's tipped by a defender first.
Wait, that's real. I remember when Lamar Jackson caught his own pass.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, I'm so positive.
You're so goated. Okay, now for round number 2, which is start, bench, or trade. Start, bench, or trade, Jalen Hurts, Jackson Dart, Aaron Rodgers.
Start Jalen Hurts, bench Jackson Dart. He's too concussion prone. Trade the legend Aaron Rodgers. With respect, of course. Okay, now here's my reasoning. Jalen Hurts is better than Jackson Dart. I believe Jackson Dart even said that he models his game after Jalen Hurts. Hurts was underrated speed, always slept on, so I feel like he plays like a chip on his shoulder, which makes him play harder than most. Before the season started, people claimed that he didn't have an arm, and then he proved the haters wrong. And for Jackson Dart over a Rod, I like to pick young people over old players. No offense, but older players are more injury prone and slower. I'd rather have someone young and full of energy. Sorry, Arad, but you're done for, buddy.
Bold. Very bold. I like that. All right, our last round. You ready?
I'm ready like a bench player, ready to get in.
You have to tell me whether you think this is a hot take or fact, all right? Hot take or fact. The NFL is faster than ever.
Fact. Everything is speed. Okay, now time for a trivia for our fans to do at home. You could either tweet out what you think the answers are using the hashtag different views 5, or you can specifically comment in the comment section below, or you're going to reveal the answers at the end. I promise y'all, you're ready for this Sendy trivia.
Okay, viewers, which team has the most Super Bowl wins? A, the Dallas Cowboys, B, the Pittsburgh Steelers, C, the New England Patriots, or D, the Green Bay Packers? And number 2, who threw the infamous 28-3 Super Bowl comeback pass in 2017? A, Tom Brady, B, Patrick Mahomes, C, Aaron Rodgers, or D, Josh Allen?
Okay, third question. Which quarterback had a breakout playoff moment in 2025-2026 before getting injured and missing a potential Super Bowl run? A, Jackson Dart, B, Bo Nix, C, Drake May, 4, Malik Willis. Okay, next one. Which NFL stadium caused a literal minor earthquake from a crowd noise? A, Lambeau Field, B, Arrowhead Stadium, C, Lumen Field, D, Gillette Stadium. All right, baby, for the next. What is the official nickname of the NFL football? A, Pigskin, B, the Duke, C, Gridiron, or B, D, Endzone Rocket.
All right, now, who is the only QB in NFL history to have multiple 1,000-yard rushing seasons? A, Lamar Jackson, B, Cam Newton, C, Russell Wilson, or D, Kyler Murray? Which NFL team is publicly owned by fans? A, the New York Giants, B, the Green Bay Packers, C, the Philadelphia Eagles, or D, the Chicago Bears?
Okay, my turn to ask, in the 2005-2026 wild card, which team beat the Eagles 23-19? A, Dallas Cowboys, B, Denver Broncos, C, San Francisco 49ers, D, Miami Dolphins? Which team scored 73 points in an NFL championship game in 1940? A, Chicago Bears, B, Washington Commanders, C, New York Giants, D, Detroit Lions. All right, I'm going to sub out and have my special guest sub in for the last question.
Which player started 297 consecutive regular season games? The ultimate QB Ironman. A. Tom Brady. B. Peyton Manning. C. Brett Favre. D. Phillip Rivers.
Hey viewers, I hope you enjoyed this segment dedicated for you, and here are the answers.
Which team has the most Super Bowl wins? The answer was B, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and C, the New England Patriots, tied at 6. Fun fact, Tom Brady has 7 rings, more than any team. Who threw the infamous 28-3 Super Bowl comeback pass in 2017? The answer, A, Tom Brady. Which QB had a breakout playoff moment in 2026 to 2020, from 2025 to 2026 before getting injured and missing a potential Super Bowl run? The answer was B, Bo Nix. Which NFL stadium caused a literal minor earthquake from crowd noise? The answer was C, the Lumen Field, home to the Seattle Seahawks and the Beastquake, as it was called. What is the official nickname of the NFL football? This one tripped me up because I didn't quite know it myself, but the answer was B, the Duke. Who is the only QB in NFL history to have multiple 1,000-yard rushing seasons? The answer was A, Lamar Jackson. Which NFL team is publicly owned by fans? The answer was B, the Green Bay Packers. Question 8, playoff drama. In the 2025 to 2026 wild card, which team beat the Eagles 23-19? The answer was C, the San Francisco 49ers. Which team scored 73 points in an NFL championship game in 1940? The answer was A, the Chicago Bears. And finally, question number 10, the fun fact finish. Which player started 297 consecutive regular season games? The answer was C, Brett Favre. I bet a few of y'all got that one wrong.
Well, that's our show.
Thanks for watching and being part of the next generation of NFL fans.
We'll see you next time on Next Gen NFL Recap.